Okay, so I haven't been this excited about making a video in quite a long time. This is our new Coming Soon series where we're going to talk about things that are coming to San Diego, real estate related or not, things that you will be interested in if you enjoy San Diego. Starting with the massive $1.3 billion San Diego or Chula Vista Bayfront project, an Amazon takeover of San Diego, new short-term rental rules that's going to remove about 5,500 Airbnbs that are currently being operated, $55 million in 2 San Diego properties currently listed for sale, and some extremely aggressive and invasive jumping worms.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you heard me right on that one. If you don't know me, my name is Dan Parker. I'm a local real estate agent here in San Diego, and I make videos about living your best life right here in San Diego. So we're not going to waste your time here. We're going to get right into the Chula Vista Bayfront development. So this is a $1.3 billion project that's been in the works for over 20 years. This is one of the biggest projects coming to the West Coast, and it's going to have a convention center with over 275,000 square feet of convention space, and it's going to have a resort with over 1,600 rooms available, along with homes for sale, some condos, some townhomes, and all sorts of space for different businesses. I mean, this is a huge project. Now, one of the cool things about this project is it's located in Chula Vista. And like historically, when someone asks me, hey, should I look in Chula Vista for a home? Like that's where a lot of the new construction is being built right now. That's where they have the most room and the most space for new construction homes. I tell them, hey, it's great because you can get more bang for your buck. You can get more home for your money. But beyond the kind of shopping, kind of small, corporate-y, commercial shopping centers down there, there's not much to do. You know, you're probably gonna have to drive up to the city of San Diego for a night out or to, you know, have fun with your friends, something like that. But the reality is the farther that we get along, there's gonna be more businesses brought down to this area, more things to do. And this is a prime example. I mean, this is gonna bring all sorts of different businesses and people down into Chula Vista. This project alone is gonna bring over 4,000 permanent jobs to the area and all sorts of new tourism down there as well. Now, although San Diego is in desperate need for a new convention center, our downtown convention center is the largest convention center that we have. It's old and it doesn't have enough space. You have Comic-Con, for example, that's here every single year that keeps saying they're not going to come back to San Diego because they can actually sell 2 to 3 times as many tickets. They need a bigger convention center for more people to come to. And our current convention center downtown San Diego is about 2.6 million square feet. So this Bayfront Convention Center is going to be about 1/10 or 10% the size, which is still a large convention center. I mean, a lot of things can be hosted in that space, but when we're talking massive conventions, things the size of Comic-Con, it's not even going to come close to being big enough. So right now they're in the design phase of this project. They're going to be chunking out $300 million projects at a time. But it's great to see that this project is starting, it's getting off the ground. They've committed to building over 1,600 condos within this project as well. So hopefully we can start to see more homes going in, more cool businesses coming in. There's a lot of opportunity here. And the next thing to know, and this is huge news for San Diego, is there are new short-term rental or Airbnb rules in the city of San Diego. At the beginning of the year, the city of San Diego released kind of an outline of what they wanted to do for short-term rentals, which was basically cap the total number of short-term rentals at 1% of the total homes. So it's gonna be about 5,500 homes in total that they're going to allow in the city of San Diego, which is a problem because currently we have about 12,000 short-term rentals in the city of San Diego. The interesting thing here is they put everything into 4 tiers, and I'm going to share with you the link to this site. This is straight from sandiego.gov where they talk about these new rules. Tier number 1 is if you're only going to rent out your property for short-term rentals at 20 days or less in a calendar year. The second tier is home sharing. So if you are living in the property full time and then you are renting out a room or you're renting out an extra unit, that's also going to be removed from this cap of 1%. The third tier is where you are going to have that cap of 1%. So everywhere in the city of San Diego, except for Mission Beach, which is going to be tier 4. If you own a home in tier 4, or if you own a home in Mission Beach, then it's going to be a cap of 30%. So it's going to allow a lot more opportunities for short-term rentals. They're basically designating this as the one touristy place in San Diego where they're going to allow a bunch of short-term rentals, which in my mind, and I think a lot of people are going to agree with me, that's a great place to do it. That's where you should do it. So within these new rules, if you currently own a short-term rental within the city of San Diego, there's going to be a lottery on January of 2023 that's going to basically cut the number in half. So you're going to have around a 50% chance to continue to run your property as an Airbnb short-term rental. And I have plenty more info to come for you on this topic because this is a huge topic, but just know if you are looking to buy or looking to rent a house, this is a great opportunity for you because eventually we're going to see some of these homes hitting the market for you. And the next thing I want to go over is this extremely aggressive and invasive jumping worms that are coming to San Diego. The only reason I want to bring this up is because this is a BS article. There's a lot of crap news out there. I mean, my phone notified me of this article. They notified me of this article right here. For what reason? Only because they're trying to get clicks. Now, what I'm trying to do with this new series is bring really good, valuable information to you guys. Sure, I might have some clickable thumbnails, but I really want to give nothing but really good information that you're going to be interested in if you love San Diego. So I promise you, there aren't going to be any more articles about jumping worms or anything else equally as stupid.
I don't have worms, all right? I just got checked for worms.
And the next thing that you should know is that a lot of the tech companies have been starting to come to San Diego. I mean, we've always had a lot of biotech in San Diego, but we're starting to see more tech companies, some of the big ones like Apple, Google, Amazon, Facebook. And this story is no different. Amazon is leasing 123 square feet of office space in UTC in San Diego, following in Apple's footsteps, where they actually signed the lease for over 1 million feet of office space in University City. This office space is going to open early in 2023, and this is going to add to their over 300,000 square feet of office space in San Diego. So I love seeing this. I love seeing more of these tech companies coming to San Diego because San Diego is not a cheap place to live, and these are high-paying jobs to help people pay for these expensive homes and this expensive lifestyle. And this is interesting because I recently helped a Facebook employee, and I just helped 2 different Amazon employees buy a home here in San Diego. So there definitely are more tech jobs and tech employees buying homes and moving down here to San Diego. Now, if you happen to be in the market for a $20 to $30 million house, you're in luck. I have 2 great houses for you, and while you're at it, I can also help you probably buy a home on the Galapagos Island or go to space with Jeff Bezos. We can make all these things happen. This is fantastic.
Well, he can do anything. Watch this.
So both these properties are actually going to be in La Jolla. The first one is a $32.5 million property that was designed by someone who designs properties in Las Vegas. So they went extreme with the style of this house. I mean, check this out. Expansive views of the ocean. You have these large glass windows that can open up, so it turns a lot of different rooms into basically California rooms. On the beautiful days, you can enjoy all the weather inside your house, inside and outside living, ultra modern. Of course, you have infinity pools. You have crazy views. I mean, just look at this property. I recommend that you click around on this property because it's worth just checking out. This is a fun property. So just for the record, an oceanfront property in San Diego is not going to cost you $32 million. This is an extreme example. You can find oceanfront condos and townhomes in Oceanside for $1 million to 1.5. If you're looking for a single family home right on the ocean or even a couple blocks back, you're looking at maybe 2 to 3, maybe even $4 million mark. You can get in at those price points. It's not always going to be in the $20 to $30 million range. These are just some really cool homes that I wanted to show you because they're really interesting. And another property that's going to hit the market soon, it actually hasn't hit the market yet, but it's Alicia Keys' Razor House or Crescent House over in La Jolla. So they only bought this property a couple of years ago. The first time I saw this, I always thought it was really interesting because it reminded me of something. You know, I always thought maybe it just reminded me of Tony Stark or something from the Marvel universe. But this home was actually used in the most recent season of Westworld. Now, this is a really interesting home. I'm not going to go into crazy detail on because it's not listed on the MLS yet. But if you take a look, I did an entire video on celebrity homes in San Diego, and this was one of the homes that we dove into. Totally worth checking out. And if you did enjoy this video and you want to know about new construction, new developments coming to San Diego, first, you can join our newsletter, but second, I went over a lot of the new projects in looking at from a macro lens what is coming to San Diego in this video right here. And of course, if you're looking to buy or sell a house in San Diego, my team and I, we'd love to be your real estate agents of choice. You can reach out at info@bestlifehometeam or find all of our contact info down below. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.